I mean, I'll be honest, the light switch would have been better on that. Hello everybody. It's a beautiful October morning. Shut that door. Which is a comment from the 70s that neither of us understand. Here he is. Retail. Harvey's not been fed for a bit, so some of the viewers have commented, and now he has. Right, situation. We need to go over to some pretty thick weed, isn't it? We need to go over to Walter's to check on the animals, because I'd forgot to do it last time I was there, which was in September. And if we're going over, that won't have anything because there's no soybean, so that's a dead end game. There's nothing there, but this is ready to harvest. I mean, it's 7 in the morning, so there's probably a little bit of moisture on that. Oh my god, look at these. Bloody flowers for a wedding. So I mean, we should probably check on the castle. Shall I ring the castle and say, do you need anything? Because we're going to swing by the fish food farm to get any fish anyway. So that's gonna be kept in. Don't think we need any of our equipment. We need to feed the animals and just check what's going on after me hacking away at the field quite a bit. So we could, in fact, let's just, instead of me going, I'll see you in a minute, let's just drive up and have a look, shall we? If we have to go and get something, then we go and get something. If not, we're back and harvesting soybean, which we need for what we're doing. However, what we're doing with the fish is literally just feeding Walter's fish farm, isn't it? We literally stopped work because we're waiting for our move down to the Cotswolds. I'm not complaining about doing work for Walter, that's perfectly fine, but we're not getting anything out of what we're producing. We're doing it just to feed Walter. Maybe Walter should have a fish feed farm. I forget the name for it. Not an aquarium. The thing that we've got where we're growing the sprats. And then you could just move them straight over. But then he'd also need to make his own fish food, because he can't buy fish food. You can't buy fish food. That's like a. It's like a. Don't grab your dog's neck for a bit of fun. while he's got a ball in his mouth. If you're driving a virtual ATV, is the lesson we've all learned today, and that's really good because we've all learned that, and you know, that's the thing that we should all not do in real life. I have to say, that looks incredible, doesn't it? How good's that? Beautiful. Right, what do we need? Still working on what it's got. All of September, still working on what it's got, and we can't find out. We might be able to find out at the end of the episode, though. That's 6 minutes wasted. Let's go to Walter's then. I'm glad you turned up at mine to start this episode off. Don't stroke the dogs. No stroking of the necks. If they bring you a ball, ignore it. We're too busy in the car. So, plan, action plan. Go to Walter's, check all of the animals, top everything up. See if there's anything going on. I had to drop loads of aggregate off down there. They dug some holes back in September. Come on. Indicator on, and across we go, because there is absolutely no chance of me seeing behind me without turning my head, and that's not safe. Yeah, I dropped a load of aggregate. There seemed to have been something dug in. The guys that are working on it, loads of work on the go there. And I'm not going to tell you what he's putting in, but you might be able to work it out. It just makes sense for what he's doing. So, oh no, fish. Mate, I'm so sorry. You look like Nico Bellic from GTA 4. I bet you get that all the time. Do you get it all the time? No? Oh. I meant that as a compliment, but I don't think he took it as a compliment. Rush hour traffic now. If I'd have just done all of that and there wasn't anything to pick up, I would have been most embarrassed. Luckily, there is one pallet which we will move over to his second fish farm. There we go. But yeah, Walter could do one of these himself. But that's 100 grand, isn't it? That's a massive amount of money. Why the hell can I not? This is me. This is 100% me. 100% me. That was absolutely awful. Anywho, I'm not sure you actually need me to show this. Driving up to Walter's, checking in with him, seeing what his plans are. Obviously he's got his new businesses now. He's got spraying and stone picking to himself, but we should get there before he gets there. We need to check on the build, and our job is to look after his animals. Now we're close to, we're already full of sheep and goats, we can't get any more in there, but it all depends on the cows to make it financially viable to get a trailer in to move them on. So I shall head on up and I shall meet you up there once I've had a cup of tea with Walter and we've got a plan for the day. Later on we'll be doing the soybeans, so once they've dried off a little bit and the moisture's gone from the air, that'll be the last of the fields that we've got for the year. For the year is key word there. I think it's rather important that we go and check Walter's grass field. There's too much pH. No. Dirty pigs. Even though we feed those, it looks pretty good, to be fair, I think. Potential yield 80%, or at 79. And that's going to be down to the soil texture there. I think you could be looking at 60 bales off all of them together come November. That's going to be quick, isn't it? In October already. Right. Say hello to the people, meowed. Well, you can't say that. It's not accurate. Right. Straw, pretty good. Milk, decent. Probably enough milk to move, actually. Slurry and manure. Not enough to put on the ground, but not bad at the same time. Oh, there's milk to go though. The goat's milk's popping out pretty free and easy, considering I think I've put more cow's milk in than anything else. There's about 2,000 litres of goat's milk gone in, and that's 3-4. There we go. Bit of rennet in there and that will be churning away beautifully. Right. Is that enough to go to... Nah. Keep that as it is. Give us something to do next month. Let's go and have a look at the shit. I didn't look at the feed of the milk cows because I'm pretty tired. Pretty good actually, to be fair. They're not rushing through it. So we don't need to feed them. I did do a massive water feed. Okay, but probably could do with thinning the herd out. Missing the straw, so there's a job. We can do that straight away. Why not? Let's give them 2. Let's drop 2 of them. We may as well get planning now. We've got to bring the old JCB out. Let's get some stuff set up. Chickens are definitely gonna need some feed. Yes, but also no. They also could do with the crop group thinning out. So maybe that's going to be a job today. All depends on the Highland cows. That's where the money's at. Walter's not going to pay for a not going to want to pay for a trailer. That's like 500 quid to then where the hell has it got that from? Chaff. He's not going to want to pay for a trader if he needs to then get another one next month. It doesn't make any sense. No, I fully agree with him. You know what, just for that I'm going to put another one in the chickens. There you go. Oh, perfect. Does this take wood chip? Because if it did, we could probably get rid of all of the ridiculous amount of wood chip storage that we've got. He said the neighbour that's got the field hasn't complained about it, so that's not bad at all, really. He clearly understands the struggle that goes on for farmers. Right, and the last thing, let's get this open. I can see feed in there, so ooh, there's a load of meadow grass appeared for some reason. 4 more Highland cattle and that's full. But they're about to give birth. They have given birth. Oh, do you do it? I'd feel horrible. feel absolutely terrible. As you do anyway, don't you, really? I don't need to feed anybody, do I? Where's my tea? I'll have to have a think about it. We need to... There's no work to do here. We know that. That's good. This is literally what I do every... Before I start recording normally, is I have to come up here and check what needs to be done. What's the animal saying? $3,000 cow. $3,000 a cow. Get out of it. Oh. I'm not touching anything, by the way. This is just the game doing this. I genuinely got no control at all over this. Can I bring it back? I can't stop it, that's for sure. Ooh. I've no idea what to make of that. We need to get a forklift to get the fish, if they're alive, back up. Also, I had no problems when that Can-Am was owned by Walter, yet both times that I've owned that Can-Am, I've had trouble with it. That's really weird. Although, to be fair, Walter's Can-Am has literally not done the miles, but not. That's weird. There has just been an update. I wonder if there is some issues, unidentified issues with the update. Oh, I forgot the straw, didn't I? Silly goose. Where's that going? That's going to the garden, isn't it? And Walter will take that straw out into the woodland for his mushrooms. I'm stuck on something for some reason. What am I stuck on? Oh, telegraph pole. Yeah, fair dues. I forgot what we're doing. What we... Oh yes, the fish. Let's go and get them. Right, this way, because there's no cut through anymore. That's now a grass field. And this all happened because I tried to scare off the wild boar. So what have we learnt from today's lesson? The answer is absolutely nothing, because there's nothing to stop the boar doing what they're doing, because I've already put loads of I mean, both farms. I'm driving through that bush because the game just forced me down that way. It's already been harvested anyway. I think we harvested it. So, doing it. Not bothered. Not bothered about it. As long as it doesn't fling me to the other end of the map, that's fine. So, we're already about half an hour in, and we need to... The main the main point of the episode is that we're going to get the soya bean up, and trying to keep every video into 45 minutes, and we have not got anywhere near that because of faffing around. Hold up. There's a drop off there. Oh, thank goodness for that. Right. That's a couple of grand owed for fish, but it's... I had to bring a trailer load of stuff down. Hold up. There's stuff going on down there. They dug massive holes out. I mean, that's a gesture, isn't it? Do you reckon we can... It looks a lot flatter than the last time I was up here. It's quite a big area that we cleared out, isn't it? It's... I don't want to be cryptic, but I know what's happening. I think that looks pretty close to them doing the next stage of it, to be honest. Walter says it doesn't take long to do, they just need to dig basically in and the actual equipment doesn't take a lot to sort out. It's more of a case of just foundations are in, building goes on top, and pipework's pretty big. That's quite a big thing on it. Anyway, I'm just going to drive this back to Walter's, and then we're going to go and get the soybean knocked up, so there's pretty much no point you watching me drive this back to Walter's to then walk across the field to get the Can-Am. So I'll see you down at mine for what might be the last harvest. Completely forgot that there's other things going on in the episode, and I did maybe it's not. Walter said he's working down here somewhere. Or maybe he's not here yet. Have a quick look. He said he's coming down to work around here. It could be the next field down though, to be fair. Maybe it's... Maybe that's the field I'm meant to be. Where's Walter? I've got to worry now. Where is he? I've took a soybean oh, there he is. I'll get a gate open for you, mate. Here he is. Not happy about that, is he? Oh. Got his own rules. Anyway, that was just a little side note. I don't know where he's come from, why he's not gone the way that we've just gone. Anywho, so I picked up a soybean contract, which is massive for us because we really do need it to keep our fish food business going, and our fish food business feeds Walter, so that's really important at the minute to us. No, wait, don't chase them, we've already had a problem falling over with that. So where is that? Let's have a quick look. I'm sure it's near us. Yeah, pretty much it is near us. So, but I've just gone past the junction that I wanted. I'm too busy looking at the map. Let's do our fields and then finish on theirs, because our fields aren't going to be very big. Do we drop ours in our silo, or do we just... This is going to be a double effort job. I could do with Walter being free for this, but he's busy, isn't he? I could do with him not ringing me and saying he needs a trailer to get stones off his... He was alright last time though, to be fair. Done a great job of it. Right, we'll do ours first. We'll drop it, and then... Jesus, I'm on the wrong side of the road. Good job that's not real life, isn't it? Dash cam footage. Jesus, I'm on the wrong side of the road. We'll do ours, drop it off, and then we'll have to use trailer, tractor. I mean, we'll go first with the harvester, but I think this is going to be more than one. I don't know, is soybean a big... Might not be, because it might not be a big yield, because it's big monies, isn't it? Oh, missed it. I tried to J-turn it, but it won't let me. Just as well, actually, because the dog were there. And if I'd have bit the dog, I wouldn't have known what to do with myself. There we are. He's a good boy. Mine's fast asleep, by the way, which, if you're wondering why there's no squeaking of balls or drinking of water incessantly, because he's had a massive walk and he's absolutely tired out. He's been playing with other dogs, not playing, watching other dogs, because he's 11 now, so he's not very active. When he's out walking at home, completely different beast. Energy levels do not die off. But when he's out with others on a walk, then he's got very much of a... Oh no, me, I don't. He's got very much of a... I don't go running around playing and... Sure, I connected that one. That's the second time that's happened to me. Just after an update as well. But yeah, when he's out with the dogs, he plays this sort of bravado of, I'm not. Oh, I said we'd do ours first, didn't I? Absolute fool. He plays this bravado of, I'm not the one that likes to play. I don't like to play, I'm too old for that. You lot like to play, this is ridiculous. And then, as soon as he's back home, picks up a toy. He's mad for playtime. But I have noticed, as he's got older, he's not going to bring playtime for that long. He gets tired out pretty quick. Which is a shame. That's what we need. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Not a bit of a shame, that's a lie. It's a massive shame. because that's the point where you realise he's getting old now. But I think as a dog owner, you're always preparing yourself for that point. Hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, he's got a good while yet. Good few years in him yet. But it always sticks in the back of your mind. Any of you that have got dogs, you'll know that. I think you'll sympathise with me on that level. There's nothing you can do about it, but appreciate the time you've got when they're here. And let's just get an argument out before anybody wants to make a comment. Dogs are 100% better than humans. That's just fact. I will fight anybody that argues otherwise. It's just truth. Just truth. That's what we're having here. Right, we got loads of green on this map as we're harvesting it. No straw to lay out. There might be a need for 100% gonna need a trailer to put this in, because I can't empty this into it straight into the silo, but yeah, the yield's not, I mean, it's green, it's a decent yield, but it's not, compared to other crops, it's not huge. But then soybean sells for a lot more money, doesn't it? And that map is turning massively green. It's like, yes, you've done a great job there. I think I'm actually missing loads. No, I'm not. Well, I'll be damned. So, I think time's are ticking. I'm going to have to put some music on, guys. So let's get that rocking and rolling. And come back at the later point, because we got a contract to do now. I also need to check on Walter, because I'm on a different farm, so if he's run out of space, he'll still be just costing money on an AI without actually doing anything. So I shall come back to you after the music has been played. So let's let the music play. between the last segment and this segment, there's been at least an hour. Sometimes this game's quite cathartic, and sometimes it's like absolute torture. Doesn't help the fact it's getting late and I've got to get up at 6 AM for work, but we're very close to finishing. And if my maths are right, I think we'll have about 500 litres for ourselves. Plus the contract money, which is decent, to be fair. I don't know where Walter is. He rang me up and said he's been given an option. And he's going to do it. Now, I'm not sure what he means by that. I think it means spending money. And he knows that I think that's what he's saying. Are we not? Panic there, panic for a split second. Oh, actually running out of time. Where are we taking this to? The fish food factory. I don't think we've been to the fish food factory. It's right on that road there, apparently. Well, let's just go, shall we? Yeah, I think Walter spent some more money. Which, bearing in mind, our sole task is to get him out of debt. Doesn't make sense. Well, it might do. I don't know. Depends. I feel like we'll have to wait to find out. He says he's going to wait for me and then let's go into Kinlaig for a drink. He seems very boosted. Very happy. Although, to be fair, he should be. I mean, he's got... His farm's quite simple to run now, with it grass and animals. In the future, he'll have to possibly get hold of some seed for his chickens, and he's got silage that he can sell, so, and he can contract with the equipment that he's got. I'm just going across those red lights. We're running out of time here, love, sorry. I think it's down here. I should have put the... maybe it's not down here. Where's the map? Oh, it's down here. But that's the fish factory, isn't it? Kinlaig Feed Co. That must be it. Definitely not been here before. That great must be it. Yes, there's an output section just there. This has got to be it. Oh, I'll need to make sure I'm on my grain door. That's the one. I want as much of this as possible. If Walter's bought stuff, then we could be here for another year. I'm not sure we're going to be sitting on that much soybean. 2,000 litres. I'm not gonna lie, guys, that's made me feel a little bit sick. 2,000 litres. That took 2 hours. I think I watched 2 Mr. Sealy P videos, so that's his videos are about as long as ours are, like 40-50 minutes, so sod your red light. I'm going for it. Let's head back. That's painful, painful. At least with the sorghum you're left with a bit left. I know soybeans meant to be worth more money, but we're not selling it. Start off with your red light. Right, this way. I can't even remember how much we got. Over 1 tank full, so about 9,000 litres maybe. Not a huge amount. About enough to last us a year, basically. For just making purely making fish food, which we're now just supplying Walter with. It's alright, it's alright, it's hopefully he's got some decent exciting news. He said he's going to meet us and we'll head to Kinlaig for a drink and some fish and chips on the harbour. And to be fair, I've had a long day now, so it sounds absolutely beautiful. It's just it's Walter, and he does make these random decisions, doesn't he? Unless it's something to do with the building that he's putting in which case I already knew about that, and that's fine. So, oh, hello. He's here, he's waiting for us. He's probably either inside or he's playing with the dog again. Let's drop these off, and this is as good a time as any to say I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. I haven't, but if you have, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed yet, then you're more than welcome to subscribe. And if you've got any comments or suggestions, then do feel free to put them in the comments section. Good news is I can finally rent a mulcher to get my field sorted in October, I would imagine, and start prepping for next year, where it might just be a soybean harvest. What's happened there? What's happened to my bucket? Why is my bucket there? Don't know. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching. So tied down, I'm banging my tyres into stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now. I know exactly who's done that to the bucket. The clown. Not in the Kubota anymore. That's going to be full, isn't it? No. No, we'll drop that in then. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.